So Mike, you've been at the club a few weeks now. How does it feel to finally sign here for Gateshead Football Club?
Yeah, it feels good. So I've been training here for a few weeks, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and hence my decision. Yeah, I wanted to commit and be a part of it because I think it's very exciting.
And what have been your first impressions of the club?
My first impressions of the manager were fantastic. You can see he's hungry, he's passionate. He's got a really exciting project here, and yeah, he wanted me to be a part of it and to try and contribute in any area I can, which that's exactly what I'm looking to do on the pitch and off the pitch. So, and yeah, the lads they're a great group. They're young, hungry, very talented. So it's a perfect fit for me, really.
And what are the factors that convince you to sort of join here at Gateshead?
The factors are the manager really kind of explained the situation and the opportunities here, and I was moving back to the area for family reasons. You know, I had 6 fantastic years here, loved it. A couple of children born here, so you know we're coming back. They're all slotting back in, and this city gave me a lot. So. Fantastic times here, and yeah, we were desperate to come back and be a part. And then when I met the gaffer and he explained the opportunities that there is here, and I just thought, yeah, 100%. It's about, for me, it's about enjoying and contributing and trying to help and pass over any experience that I can.
You mentioned the sort of family factor, the personal factor. Can stuff like that, happiness off the pitch, translate to sort of success on?
100%. I think you know. 34, 35 in a couple of months. It's all about just enjoying myself. I've had offers from other clubs, and could have been financially more rewarding. But to me, it was all about making sure the family's happy, I'm happy, and I'm a part of something that is very exciting. And this, for me, is a passion project, similar to what the manager explained to me. It's an opportunity to try and guide a young group of players and develop them, and yeah, really try and put Gateshead on the map.
As you say, you're very familiar with the region. What did you know about Gateshead prior to joining?
Yeah, I mean, we used to come down and play them in pre-season. I know a few of the young lads at the club came on loan here, and they'd enjoyed it. And it was always, again, it's obviously not in the same esteem as Newcastle United, but the fan base is fantastic, and they're a passionate group, and that's what the North East is all about. And it's all part of what attracted me back here, because I enjoy being around passionate people.
It's been a few years since you left Newcastle. How have things gone since then for people who may not have followed your careers?
Yeah, it's been. I've enjoyed it. I've been learning all the time. I went to Wolves after Newcastle and stayed there in 18 months. I had a few injury problems there, it didn't really work out, and then last season I spent at Oxford. And yeah, again, that was another young group, which was quite good. It was an up and coming group. Made lots of friends, learned a lot. Been doing my coaching badges and getting them under my belt. But yeah, the opportunity to come back, and everything fit for myself, for the family, for my wife. So, and this is where we want to be.
And what about Tyneside really appeals to you?
It's just, from when we were here, like I say, the city gave me so much personally with my career on and off the pitch. I mean, I was involved in a charity for Brave Hearts in the North East and things like that, and it was just, I'm looking to get back involved with things like that, and it's just those type of initiatives. It's what I've really enjoyed up here, and the real community and fan base and passion, and it's a beautiful city. The coastline, everything. My kids, were settled here, and of course, yeah, I just wanted to come back, and the opportunity to keep playing football was for me a no-brainer.
Quite a few Gateshead fans, not all of them, will have allegiances with Newcastle. Does that sort of thing bode well for you in terms of just as a new player fitting in?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, it's about trying to just contribute where I can on and off the pitch. But yeah, if I can get that rapport with the fans through Newcastle United and through Gateshead, for sure, that's I enjoy that side of it as well.
played at some of the biggest stadiums in the country. Now are you sort of embracing the challenge of like Bournemouth next Tuesday, places like that?
You know, for me that's the nuts and bolts of having a career. I mean, I did my apprenticeship in the lower leagues, and so yeah, I'm not afraid to you know, go and play on any pitches and changing rooms, things like that. I love that part of it. I mean, I was lucky enough to do my apprenticeship in the lower league, so when I went and played in the Premier League and had those years in there, I appreciated every second of it. Every time I pulled on a jersey, it was a privilege. So yeah, coming back for me, it's exciting. It's coming back to my roots of what I'm used to.
And there's quite a few former Premier League players in the National League. Is that sort of indicative of the standard the league's currently at?
Yeah, for sure. I think, like I say, it's the standard's always rising. You know, it's filtering down. So for sure, I think, you know, it's a very good standard, and you know, happy to be here.
And a great win on Tuesday night. You were there. How did you find that watching from the stands?
Thoroughly enjoyable. Yeah, like I say, it's a young, energetic, very talented group, and they demonstrated what they're capable of. And I think it's a long season, but like you say, when they turn up and play like that, they can beat anybody. So that's what's part of the exciting project of just seeing how we can help to grow and build and build on and bring in the consistency really, which a young group would need to have guidance with.
And performances like Tuesday must make you really itching to get out there on the pitch and play with the lads now.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, even in training, you know, chatting with the gaffer, saying that, you know, they're ready to go. They're itching to get out, and they all have got their own, you know, careers ahead of them, and as well as the group. So it's obviously getting across to them that the success of the team is going to reflect on their personal careers as well. So we're all in it together, and make sure, you know, we're working together.
You touched on it before, but training with the lads, how have you sort of found that, the group themselves?
Yeah, it's been very enjoyable. Like I say, for me, they're young and hungry, and honest. So those are the key indicators for me really, that makes me enjoy it, because you know that there's always going to be mistakes made, but it's not for a lack of trying and wanting to get better, and everyone's receptive to growing and making themselves better. So you know, it's a perfect opportunity.
Given the young age of the squad, the impact you'll bring will be, do you think, on and off the pitch in terms of experience?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Yeah, you know, on the pitch, I've always tried to talk and communicate. It's a big part of my game, and I'm sure, you know, when we inevitably will go through you know, times, hard periods, it's going to be a time where it's just going to be speaking to the lads personally, just to make everyone sure that they will come through it, and you know, you don't turn into a bad team overnight, that they're still capable of turning up and being the best in the league like they did the other night.
And so do you think there'll be some sort of role, maybe not officially, but like coaching wise?
Well, I think so. Like, you know, I spoke to the gaffer, and you know, it's himself and Mickey here, and they're doing a fantastic job. But I think like you say, they're open-minded, they're ambitious, and they're willing to, you know, let me help where I can, because you know, I think me being here training makes me understand that our message is a very similar approach to playing football. So you know, there will be no conflicts or anything, and I think we're both singing off the same hymn sheet, and it's, you know, it'd be good for the group.
And on a personal level, what are your sort of hopes for the coming season?
For me, just enjoying myself, and you know, giving as much as I can, passing on any information, experience, any knowledge about you know, what I've learned in my career. I've been from League Two to the Premier League, back to League Two, back to the Premier League, and then yeah, find myself in the National League. So I've played in every football league there is. So you know, the experience I've got to speak to a few of the lads and try and help them wherever they can. And if I can help one person, you know, in their career, then it's job done for me. It's that contribution that drives me and gets me up in the morning.
It's Dove Athletic tomorrow here at the stadium. Are you available for that game?
I am, yeah. The contract's been signed now, so yeah, I'm up for selection. But yeah, like I say, they've 2-2, so we'll see